Hello everyone, my discussion for this week has to do with MoviePass and the recent data breach that they had, which exposed a database that wasn't password protected, that could have exposed their credit card numbers and, personal debit card numbers of something like 161 million people that utilized their service. So the exposed database that they had was discovered by SpiderSilk, which I guess is a security research institute that um, finds exposed databases that aren't password protected all across the web and then informs the companies themselves and lets them know, generally for some sort of bug bounty associated with it. So what they did is they found a database on one of the company's many subdomains. The database itself was massive, containing over 161 million records, some pertaining to the service's daily operations, as well as sensitive user information such as MoviePass customer card numbers. So the way that it was found was they was able to find the exposed database using their own web mapping tools, which search for non-password protected databases which are connected to the internet and identify their owners. So this is a huge breach, obviously, because you should password protect your databases and in some ways probably take them off, an internet-facing sort of deal. So according to the cyber threat intelligence firm RiskIQ, it could have been exposed actually for months as the company first detected the unsecured server in June. So MoviePass hasn't yet publicly acknowledged it, which I think is kind of general for most large companies. If they acknowledge it, then it becomes even more of an issue, so they kind of just fix it and then just don't generally acknowledge it in hopes that people don't, determine what the issue was. Probably what they did is they simply password protected it and maybe took it off of an internet-facing domain. But a more recent article I found here from, I guess, the 822 is they did actually confirm the data breach, and it may have exposed credit card numbers. So the credit card numbers that they generally use are kind of like how a lot of other companies do, like QuickTrip, Walmart, those types of places where they issue a credit card. But in this case, they generally put money on there for people to see movies, which is kind of what that service is known for. So this is kind of just one of the more recent examples of a data breach. I feel like more and more of them come out all the time, but this is a pretty big one with 161 million, and it already being such a publicly, not maligned, but just a company that seems to have trouble in general already, and just experiencing another setback with something like this. So thank you.